Hello, hello. Good afternoon. We started the stream just before midday, so I still get to claim morning status. Hello to Chris Herrera. Hello, Herrera. That's a big resub, sir. 75, the 3/4 mark. Thanks for the tier 3. GM Tomatis. Good morning to Eddie. Thanks a lot, Chris Herrera. Hello, Brian. Queenside, Venus. What up, Fish? Cheers to you as well, Freddy Patzer. Maori Lizard, thanks for the 11 months. The big old 11. Ah, yes, everyone's favorite resub number. 11 months. Hello to Ya928, Angry Nerd Rocker, CM Serious. Red Drum with an early visit here. Lunch break for Red Drum. 1400. Angry Nerd Rocker. 1400. Well done, sir. You're approaching human status at 1500. Nearly there. Tim at 1600. Angry Nerd Rocker at 1400. A lot of people grinding the chess in the chat. That's right. You rage queued, right, Tim? After a loss to Sam, anyone would do the same. You got drunk last night and lost 200 rating points. Sad Dad City. You are not alone in that struggle. As I say that, you are immediately comforted by the entire chat. Nothing to worry about, bud. You only gain rating when drunk. That's something else. Played D5, I think. Are we really not supposed to? On this, he has Queen A5 now, which is why he's so comfortable with that. We can take go here. He has Queen B2. It's not exactly what we're supposed to have. Do I play viewers? I definitely play myself a viewer or two. The annoying thing is I can't play c3. It's actually quite frustrating. So bishop d3 might be forced. This one is... Ah, no, he can take with the queen. Oops. But I don't think we could have done anything about that. Sad. Sad. Pretty tough. This is really hard to stop long term. Not much we can do about it. So, like, you can put a knight on f4, but I think it's better than allowing him to just, like, push the pawns like that. Guess we have to go here. It's not actually that bad, though, because b7 is hanging. This could be a lot worse. Bishop is a great long-range piece for defending. Just want to push this one. As long as we're defending that, then should be winning. Bishop's the right color. Obviously, the knight's tricky. It's a pretty impressive win considering we're down a pawn and down a minute against the GM in an endgame. Definitely not gonna win that position most of the time, let alone even save it. Not a bad start. Thanks for the 2 years, left hand man. Cheers, buddy. Welcome back. New sub badge. Guess we'll go here. Kid Vicious SA, thanks for the 40 months. Rookie 197, there's bishop takes. Even though that's not actually the end of the world, but the dream is to get the pieces going like this. Sometimes you go knight here, they take, you go knight c6, they have to save their bishop, you go knight a5, and it's like, yeah, you lost the pawn, but it doesn't even feel like it. On this, I feel like he's gonna go c4. I'm not sure. Like, is that a problem? I'll just take it. Oh wow, he goes here. I don't think that's the way to play. Instinctively. So g5 will put the knight there. The pawns are not great like that. We want to trade one pair of rooks, I think. Knight d8 here to f4. Of course I want to go there, but he's going to get that in. So I'm instead going to elect to put the knight on f4. Looks pretty damn strong there. Okay, knight there. I think we'll go rook a5. This is guarded, so we just go a5 next. Rook a4. I missed this move. It's a pretty lucky shot, but sad to miss it. Man, we have to go here. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky. We're struggling in this game when you should just be ahead and doing well. Guess we go here. It's a little bit. Position is, yeah, a bit solid. Oh my goodness. Okay, we lost. We lost. Just b5 and a4 and we'll win easily. Completely wasn't thinking about the rook this way. It was only like calculating the g-pawn. But we definitely lost now. Like he might throw in some weird like... Oh my god, it's defended. This is exactly why I was shaking my head even though I knew I was winning. when I had the pawn on like going to h2 because I knew that I'd probably lose the game in that way. It's just like the knight and the rook and the pawn work so well together, as you saw there. Coordination was pretty good. Of course, black's winning. Just have to play b5 before a4, but okay. Guess I'll just castle this way. Not really sure what he's up to here, but this looks quite safe. I guess he just gets e5 here. I guess so. Yeah, not much to do about that. It's kind of a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. Such a gross move. Can't allow bishop g4. It's way too nasty, especially because it's not even defended. The h4, f3, especially if that... this was terrible. Terrible by me. f6, e5. Man, I missed such a simple idea. G Madrid, thanks for the 28 months. Yeah. Queen f6, h4, I guess. Okay, I feel like the worst of it might be over. Move h4, also f3. I feel like this is not that bad, but f3 looks kind of good. Just goes back. Knight c4 is a threat. Discard this, get out of that. Kind of multi-purpose. Maybe do this one next. Yeah, I feel like our position's definitely not that bad here. Might go rook a6. We can drop back like that. Probably don't want to go there. Okay, it goes like that. Guess a4 is a good move. He's got to go like that. This one just drops the pawn. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, if I took the knight, then it would take with check earlier. That was the problem. Didn't see that. This trades the rooks, which is pretty much a no-go for me. Try to put this rook on g4 and bring the knight to d4. I feel like that's an attempt. C4 is not quite a move. Have to be quite careful here. Very strange. It's the whole reason I played B4. Just need a knight on F5 and then we can sack. Or E6. I just think it's easier to flag, like much less risk than trying to push the pawns. Not sure what's gonna happen there. Valerathon, thanks for the 4-month resub. Lyosh, thanks for the 62 months. We see an adoption today. We might, but it might be on me. Thanks Honeypot for the 39 months. Cheers. We definitely did not need to play Queen H5. Our queen was not attacked, so that's not a good move. Basically, he just saves a whole move, not playing C4. So we're almost lost here. Yeah. This is quite bad. Enzo, thanks for the 14 months and no more names. 77 months. We were there for the weekend, buddy. You have that right. Sad we missed you. Here, Queen F5. G4. I think our queen is getting trapped. If it's trapped, it's trapped. Nothing I can do, I mean. Gotta put on our again. DP Leo, keep us informed. What's the crisis? You see, he's hunting like how to trap my queen. I'm sure it's trapped, but he'll have to keep hunting. Like, quite sure it's trapped, but if I do this, there's knight takes, and I obviously can't take with the knight, so I think I only had one move there. I mean, it's not that bad, right? I feel like this could be so much worse. Try to discourage c5. He might just go for d5 now, though. Just what I was realizing there. This knight's in a bad spot. I need to move this king. I guess here. Thank you to Valentinian for 50 months. Cheers, buddy Val. Pleasure braining with you yesterday, sir. Yeah, he is going to go for this. He can't take that. No way. I play knight d5. This is just too easy to play for black. I would have thought. This knight kind of just covers everything, even c7. So we can't even get in there. No, I feel like this is quite good for black. Let's play this. I'm a little concerned about g4. What's the material here? I'm just gonna chill. I'm up on time. He has absolutely nothing to do, so... He has absolutely nothing to do except if I blunder. I still think I'm... Dude, I'm like blundering like twice, 3 times. He literally has nothing to do, and I'm giving him everything to do. I still might win. Undeserved. I just had to put my king on a6. Then he would really have nothing to do. But my feeling was completely correct. As soon as he played pawn takes d3, I mean, the guy could basically resign. That shows how lost it was for white. I could literally give up 2 pawns and still, like, somehow be okay. Terrible chess. Right when I was like, he has nothing to do, he made his first and only threat of the game. But he's sitting in a position where there's no breaks. There's no pawn breaks. Absolutely no pawn breaks. His bishop has no targets other than this, which I should have just had my king out of the way for. And I'm up on time. And this knight covers absolutely everything. So even if he had this and this, he couldn't play rook c7. So as long as I leave my king on d7 or b7, I just like shuffle this rook for like 20 seconds. You know, he might be playing quick. Maybe he only loses like 7 or 8 seconds. Maybe I lose a bit more. But I'm up on time, so eventually we're just in a lower time situation. Should be an easy flag there. I made it look a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Thanks a lot there. Jimmy the Rabbit as well. Had some nice hand and brain matches with Big Val yesterday. He had No More Names for 77 and Jimmy the Rabbit for 78. What do I mean by easy flag? Like, for example, there was, I don't know if you're familiar with some of the history. It recently got changed, but previously, like until about 2011, so just over a decade ago, this was actually the Libya flag. So kind of like that. Thankful that I didn't lose any rating there. Warming up with Blitz against 28-something GM is not usually the best idea. Yeah, so that's an easy flag. Exact same feeling I get in this position. When I see this position, I just think of Libya 2010. Lots of Canadian things. Speaking of Canadian things, there was something very, very big that happened yesterday. It was massive news echoing in the chambers of the Canadian tree trunks nationwide. That's right. The official drawing of lots for the FIDE candidates was completed live at Pub Chess in Toronto. Quite possibly one of the most autistic decisions, and FIDE has a lot of them, but quite literally, probably the dumbest thing I've ever witnessed. And when I say I witnessed it, I feel like what I'm trying to convey is like secondhand smoke. Even hearing the story of this happening by somebody who witnessed it makes me feel like I also witnessed it, and I feel bad already. I wasn't even there to witness it, and I still feel the trauma. It was described to me from our man on the ground as an absolutely ridiculous showing where 4 to 5 people in suits rolled up to Pub Chess, massive camera crews. They lined up some hockey pucks. Are you still with me? Hockey pucks. Because Canada. Canada. They lined up hockey pucks that corresponded to players in the tournament. And then they like randomly picked the hockey pucks to pick the like pairings or whatever. They rolled in 5 minutes, did the drawing of lots. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. The picture alone did it more than enough justice. The picture alone, it was a little bit too much for me. I can't take it seriously. What the hell is this? Suit bras, hockey pucks, like... I mean, this is something else. This is something else. Well, yep. Those are your buddies at FIDE. Always pushing the envelope, pushing the boundaries of chess entertainment. I agree, Freddie Patzer. No, but I mean, this is a different level. Like, the official FIDE candidates drawing of lots was done with a goddamn mustard and ketchup bottle in the background. Like, you have got to be joking me. Oh, good lord. I just can't be. This is the state of chess. Like, I don't know what to say. Got hockey pucks lined up. Like, somebody really thought this would, like, really appeal to the Canadians. I don't know. As a chess, let's say a chess ambassador of sorts, and certainly a chess grandmaster, and been in the game for a while, I'm highly disturbed by this. But maybe you guys aren't. Maybe this is par for the course. I mean, it's par for the course from FIDE for me too, but it still cracks me up every time. This is just embarrassing, dude. Like, what national organizing body for whatever activity, sport, pastime, hobby, like, has condiments in the background of the drawing of lots for basically the second biggest chess tournament in the world, aside from the World Championship. Just drives me crazy. 27 months from Atypical Josh. Thank you kindly, sir. Welcome back. Thanks for the prime. 5 gifted from Josh as well. That's for the ketchup, I think. So there you go. Mayo would have got 10 subs. We have Dr. Lord Mayonnaise for you, Josh. Maybe he's worth something. So there you go, guys. That's great pub chess there. Great drawing of lots for the big event. Salty, closing in on the big 5 years. 59 months from Salty J Clown. Go Salty. Oh, Josh is, he's remembering. 5 subs for ketchup, and I think he forgot Dr. Lord Mayonnaise in the chat. Had to put some respect on Mayonnaise's name. We do have Mayonnaise here, actually, all the time. Thank you, Josh. Mistake corrected. I'd say we can forgive and forget. Go, Josh. That's very kind, buddy. 10 Twitch subs to start our day here. Start our stream. Moistad, I think DLM was a big Penguins fan. Much like yourself, he's gone into hiding. That's the only explanation I can think of. He did stop by, Tim. That's right. He's not hasn't been perma out of commission for an insanely long time, but he's been busier, that's for sure. Oh, he's allowing me to do this. I feel like that's quite generous. So the question is, where do we want our knight? Because there's so many damn good squares. Knight can go to c4 comfortably. Knight can go to d5. Obviously, that's not the best one because c4 can happen. Knight can also go to f5. Unbelievable square. I feel like the knight on c4 could be slightly artificial. It just kind of sits there and does what? Okay, I think I'm going to start with this, but yeah, I'm most likely going to swing this knight that way. And put this king here. It's a tough choice, right? Knight here looks great. Honestly, knight on d5 might be the best looking one if we can secure b5, a6, and kind of like, you know, watch over that square. That might be the best one. So I kind of like the flexibility. That looks like a terrible move. Just awful. Let's just get our king out of the way. F4 is just from a different planet. Okay, so I think we cycle this knight in. If he doubles rooks, we can always bring a rook to e8, so I'm not particularly concerned about that. Let's go here. I know it doesn't like do anything at the moment, but we have to just put it there temporarily. Goes a4. Let's play a6. We want to play on the light squares here. So yeah, I think we'll play b5. Goes h3. Looks like a highly irrelevant move. a5. Damn. All right. So now it's time to play c5, I think. King on d5 would be great. Kind of tough to get there. Yeah, his position is so bad, but he might play this just to kind of stop that. I have a feeling he'll do that. Oh, maybe he's just gone. Just disconnect. I mean, his position is terrible. I would leave the server as well. It's the most unplayable position. I mean, god-awful pawns. I mean, he doesn't have any moves. He's back. He thought twice. We brought him back from the ledge. Okay. This pawn is like, again, pseudo attacked. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just not attacked. I don't know what that move is with a hanging pawn. That position is just so bad. So bad. I mean, I'll trade with him. Like, I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but this is like, why are you struggling, dude? Rook d4. What am I supposed to do with this move? You really look uncomfortable here. He offered me a draw as well. I mean, the guy's just, he's squirming. It feels bad just watching a guy get strangled by a snake. Please take a moment, everybody, and appreciate the current position here. How many of you would feel extremely confident here as black? I think most of us would assume we're better, or might know we're better. But how many of us would feel extremely confident as black? Like, when I have this position, I'm operating at like, you know, ban me if I lose type of situation. I see this position and I just see success. These double pawns with the f5 square. All these dark square pawns, terrible bishop. But it definitely takes some practice to get the positional chess down. It's just so bad. G6 would also be a phenomenal move, just to like close up the G file. But I was going to play G6 if maybe he played, well, I kind of thought that he might go like bishop E3. I thought that was a little bit better to at least try and get an open D file. I mean, it's terrible for him, but it's something. And yeah, maybe I would play G6 here, you know? Like, I can always do this. I can also get this knight to D5 now, which was kind of our dream. And so, a pretty likely scenario, if for some reason the C5 move was not going to happen, how would we play the position, I would probably go like this. Reroute my knight to that square. Now I'm like, oh, I want to go rook f8, but I can't because the e-pawn is hanging. So what's going to be my next idea? Well, it's probably going to be rook e7. Because now I want to swing over this way and put some pressure here. And once I'm here, then maybe I go rook f6. And then this rook goes to f7, because now that rook's guarding that. And then I'll have three things hitting this pawn, and I'm ready to take at any point. I could also bring the knight to c6. Tie one of his rooks completely down to a1. And then just go rook f8, rook f5, other rook to f8. I mean, it's got nothing to do. Right? And then at some point here, I'll bring my knight back to d5 maybe. Maybe use this rook to defend this pawn. Rook h5 to hit this pawn. Like, I can just go side to side. Just like weakness here, weakness here, weakness here. I can put my knight on this square, that square. It's too much. It's too much. CD Hill, thanks for the year. Woohoo. So I was very surprised. He played this move super quick. I took back, and he immediately castled. Horrible move. Like, basically, that move loses the game on the spot. Done. Yeah, two double pawns like this, when you only have a bishop against a knight, that'll be a win a good amount of the time. As long as you find your light squares, right? Knight against bishop, I'm generally going to be controlling light squares. Those were all the key squares there. Rook to f5, rook to h5, knight to f5, knight to d5, knight to c4. These are the only squares that matter. He should double with the queen trade, Tim. If he takes like this, everything that we just discussed is going to happen, except he's going to have mate threats as well. Probably even more of a sad affair. But it depends on what type of player you are. Some people are just a little bit more comfortable with the queens on. I would say if you're going to be depressed, may as well be depressed with the queen on. But if we're being like completely fair, this is a better move, objectively. But yeah. Pawn takes might afford you some slightly better chances, but I think it's just as bad. You know, once this happens and I go like this, like you defend the pawn, it's just the same depression. Except you might even get mated now. What should black have done instead of castling? I don't think I did castle this game. No, I never castled, buddy. What should white have done instead of castling? In this position, probably move the knight. Like, you just can't allow this. So even at the cost of this pawn, I would just play a move like this, be like, okay, you can take it, go back, but I would rather play this position as white. Got queen h5, I've got bishop g5 lurking, maybe like a quick long castle. I know it's like a weak king, but white's way ahead in development. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure that I would take this pawn. I would think twice about that. Not even sure that's a good move. So, you just have to understand which types of positions are just game over for you as white. And even at the cost of another position that you don't like, this one is lost. So lost. Like, if I had that position as white, I would assume that I'm losing every single game. 9 out of 10 for sure. Maybe my expected score is like half out of 10. Against, you know, someone my level. Half out of 10. So I'd rather play this position where my expected score here is definitely at least like 3 out of 10. Like, probably much higher. Maybe even 5 out of 10. You could even make an argument that this is kind of an aggressive position for white. And you even have a better chance than 50-50, you know, over 10 games. But let's just assume black's up a pawn, so he has better chances, but already significantly higher. How many times am I winning versus Magnus in this position? In this one, as black, probably 0, candidly. In this one, against most people, or someone my level, I would expect to score very high, certainly 8 out of 10. Against Magnus, I should score above 50%, so probably like... How many would I win is a different question, but let's just say 10 games, I would expect more than 5. So probably somewhere like 6.5. 6.5 for sure. And I would probably say 7.5. I mean, it really is just like an insane position. Magnus is an insane player, and I'm sure I'd find a way to choke it out. But 6.5, I feel like that's solid. It's honest. Just accounting for like the inevitable, like, you know, time, everything. he's gonna find a way to do something. That's Magnus stuff. Yeah, he's gonna like win one of them, exactly. He's gonna win one of them. He might even win most of them. You never know. But yeah, if we're being honest, like 6.5. No, just Magnus, Sphinxy. Just, you have to truly account for the Magnus effect. I could sit here and be like, oh, I'd win 9 games out of 10 against Magnus, but it's just not true. Magnus is not going to lose like 9 games in any position where the eval is not like more than plus. Like, it's not even like a -1 position here. It's like around that, but not quite. Not even down material. Magnus is not going to get outplayed by me like 9 times in this. It's just like not going to happen. But he should. Right? It's that good that you start to believe in it. That's why I was like, being realistic, 6.5. Hello, Johnny. CDL, cheers again, bud. Glad to have you at that milestone, sir. Hello, chicken pants. High energy, McChicken. Thank you, sir. Tier 3 for quite a while, almost 3 years with chicken pants here. We might need Eric for that, Mattis. Maybe something about cases, you know? Expected value of cases. 14 hours of sleep? Those are like Dan numbers. I probably haven't slept 14 hours in a row in like 14 years or something. 14 hours of sleep? I get that over 3 days. Not even 2. Sometimes 2, but sometimes not. I might fall short of that mark over 2 days. Went to bed at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Holy smokes. What is he doing? Why is he trading with me? Here is tricky, eh? Just had to watch out for that one thing, but yeah, that's about it. Here, yeah, it's lost. It's takes in rookie 8, but that's it. Ooh, that's not the move there. That was unfortunate by me. Bad move. Very bad move. We're gonna have to spend some time. Oh, okay. I was gonna say rerouting that knight in, but apparently not. Stop c5 to the best of our ability. Oh, oh, that was a miss. That was a miss. Damn. Yeah, that was a big moment there. Dude, what am I doing? I'm out of sorts right now. Another miss. Ugh. That's not good. Let's put the knight back here. Cover that and hit the pawn. Just want to see how he's going to react. Probably knight a4. Go to d6. He trades. I think that's really nice for me. Wow, I think that's really nice for me too. Let's go here. Can bring the knight to c5. Yeah, that game's really hard to explain, unfortunately, Chess Ninja. Like, a lot of times in Bullet, it's like, why'd you do a certain move? It's like I just had to make a move, or I was shuffling. Not like everything always has a clear purpose. So it was probably just something like that. Yeah, trying to explain every bullet move will very likely be unsuccessful. Gotta watch out for some... It's so hard to stop. '97, Rook D8. Somehow I actually got some great coordination here. Always like want to push the pawn basically as far as you can. When you have a pass pawn, like 2 rooks behind it, just send that thing. Yeah, so now we'll push the other pawn. Not Not a great conversion there. Let's just open the center a little bit. At least play 2. Okay, play d5. Okay, c4, we want to play b4. Let's do this. Okay, I don't want to allow that one. Yeah, I just realized he can take that. That kind of throws everything off because I was playing in a way that was kind of relying on that not happening. That's okay. Rook a2, bishop c1. Queen trade is fantastic. Okay. We have a breakthrough here. Let's go here. He doesn't have a ton of moves. Very good timing on that. Just position should be objectively winning. The bishops do a pretty good job there. F3 doesn't look like a great move, so I'm kind of encouraging of that. Yeah, don't want to trade with him, so I'll make sure to keep my bishop on the board here. I've got that pawn, so I'm going to do my best to keep that. Let's go here. Yeah, and he might go knight d3, which, yeah, this is kind of what we want. Okay, now that h-pawn can be a target later. Let's think for a sec. Okay, we want to go b5. Yeah, and then we want to take, play a4, and now we have the outside pass pawn, so he's going to have to go get it with his king, and then we'll just invade over here. It's the power of having the pawns on the opposite color. So yeah, we'll offer a trade because we know he can't take it. Game's just over. Okay. That doesn't look like a great move. Yeah, we can't take that, that's for sure. Oh, I missed bishop c7 there. Had a small opportunity. Yeah, we should be in a good spot here. Rook e8 or rook e7. We have f5. It's there, but this. b4 could be remotely interesting. I know b3 looked nicer to kind of go after the pawn, but I'm gonna try to play around the bishop for now. Yeah, this should be fine. There's no way he's stopping this pawn. Let's go here so that this one doesn't happen. Okay. King up is a funny move. I respect him for it. Because at that point, it would be better to keep the queens on, if you think about it. Okay, we definitely need to just kind of open things a little bit more here. I should have taken knight c6, king d6. Okay, definitely this, because we want to get e5 in. Takes, no, yeah. We don't mind knight there. Let's go for this one. Here, ooh. It's actually kind of annoying. Let's go here, and then c4. Making sure he doesn't get a clamp on the light squares. Rook here is quite strong. Yeah, so making sure to get these pawns up. You can't take it. Hello, Durf. What's up, bro? Okay, goes for this again. This position looks kind of wrong. Who's there? We can take and put a knight on c5 as well. Bishop b5 loses the bishop. Just go here. I can take this pawn anytime, I'm hoping, so I'm just kind of going to leave it there for now. Push that. I need a knight there. That would be the best. Okay, that's a helpful tactic. And then just rook behind the pawn to win. Rook takes c3, rook b1. That'll always win. I have an extra piece and a rook behind the pawn. Bishop h2 was available there. A little sloppy by me. We have a great position, so nothing too terrible. Give the endgame a go. It's not probably not the best, but g6. Everything's defended, which is nice, you know what I mean? Let's go e5. Trying to get him to go there. He doesn't do it. E4 still. Okay, let's go e4. Looks like kind of annoying. Yeah, take with the knight, and then the endgame will be very easy to win. Taking with the pawn, just unnecessary. Just simplify. I think this is gonna be a good opening for us. Just, yeah, take control of the light squares here. Yeah, we'll take. Now, just take this way. Yeah, don't want to let him play e4 here. And it feels like he basically has nothing to do. He might go there. Let's go f3 to keep the center. Okay. Kind of thinking of that, but don't want to necessarily allow rook f4 right away. Now if he plays it, that would be great. We can take rook here, we just go f4. Let's go here. Obviously, we're going to need to push some stuff here. There we go. Ooh, that was, he should have taken that. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah. I had to just start, I realized I wasn't making any progress. He's actually a really fast player. Whenever you're like making no progress in a rook endgame, you're just down on time. You have to shuffle. It's the only way to do it. They're the fastest moves you could possibly make. It's the only attempt. He actually was way faster than I thought there. Like I kind of thought, oh, I'll make some moves, he'll make some moves, he'll be making them slower than me. It wasn't the case at all. He was actually much faster than me. So I was doing something idiotic. I was shuffling slower than him while down on time. That's exactly what was happening. He really choked. Yeah. Yeah. For me to win that with 0.3 is lucky, impressive. I don't know. Some combination. Shax, thanks for the 16 months. Exceed the price. 27 months with Prime. Rose Twig, cheers for the 15-month free sub. Freddy Patzer, 41 months with Prime. GB4, thanks for the 30. 30 strong. That's right. Not just 30. 30 strong. Ethan Norris, thanks for the games, man. I was just saying, like, the last game, I was a complete idiot. I was shuffling the pieces while down on time and shuffling slower than you. I don't know what the hell I was thinking here. Big idiot. Yeah, I was very lucky to win the last one. Finally, I did get one. Was it you, Lolly, who was asking for one today? It was, right? I told you we'll get one. It might be on me. But I did say we were going to get one. What's my worst defeat since I made GM? You know, when people ask me, like, what's your best win? Who's the best player you've ever beaten? What's your worst loss? I have very, very easy answers. Some people are like, you know, yeah, back in 2003, I had a tough... No, I know exactly the answers. I beat Shirov, almost 2,700, just shy when I played him. Great game with the black pieces. Made a GM norm that tournament. Also lost to a 1900 from Nepal in the Olympiad as a GM. So I have my two ends of the spectrum already ready. I know those answers down pat. The highs and the lows, baby. The lows were low and the highs were high. What happened? I mean, the guy played an amazing game in that Olympiad. I think he like earned the FM title or like scored an IM norm or something. He definitely earned a title in that tournament, so he played way above his level. But it was actually a really normal game. I missed one tactic, blundered one pawn, and then he actually played like a perfect conversion. Just sat there and lost to good technique up a pawn. Like I was really struggling, fighting. It was a long game, one of the last games to finish. Nothing you can do when you blunder a pawn and your opponent just plays perfectly from there. So he definitely deserved the win. It wasn't like some unlucky thing. I wasn't like low on time, blundered in winning position. I didn't get swindled. No. Just made one mistake, missed the tactic, lost the pawn, no big deal, usually. But then he just crushed me. Like, great technique. Well, Steeped Games, my GM norm clinching game was, you know, a draw. Not a very exciting one. So I have very fond memories of it, but it certainly wasn't memorable from a chess perspective. Oh, there's a big question here in the chat for my opponent that I just won 10 bullet games against. Not for me, but for my opponent. Ethan, I'm 700 right now. I started playing a month ago. Should I really get into learning all the theory and openings? Hopefully Ethan can respond. These guys are, I thought they were playing Bullet for a sec, but no. They're sweating out some Blitz. That was just the time scramble we tuned into. Ethan's in shock right now. That was a tough question. Mon played Nidorf, bishop e3 for GM norm. I don't know what planet you're on, but absolutely not. I played the good old-fashioned London. Yes, I did. London for the GM norm. Final one. There was no other way to achieve it than that. It's true, Steeped Games. It's true. I was obviously not a pioneer, but what do they say? Early adapter. I was an early adapter. And I'm not usually one, so it paid some serious dividends. Early adopter. Yeah. That's me. Taking care of the kids. Early adapter and early adopter. Oof. I saw that the next match is tomorrow, is it? In this team chess battle. My only thing about this event is I kind of wish that teams weren't just immediately eliminated, but I understand that to keep so many players and to have the event drag on is probably not what they're trying to do. But it's kind of a shame that you don't get to see, like, I don't know, like Yuri and Danny play another match, or there's no like consolation bracket. Like maybe these guys as the players would not be interested in continuing to play if they weren't fighting for first place, but maybe double elimination or something. But I can't fault them for what they're doing, because like you're not going to run a format where you're not sure and immediately make it a lot. So they probably are testing it to see if people like it. People definitely like it, so I feel like they kind of miss some of their favorite teams that get eliminated early. But the next one, March 1st, so literally tomorrow, is coming up. Kirilla and Fabi against Wesley So and Alice Lee. But they're testing the format. Can't have like a long drawn out thing. Imagine that it wasn't very interesting and you're like, dude, chess.com is trolling. They canceled PCL. Now they're like making me watch like 40 hours of like Danny play team chess. Give it a rest, man. But having seen the reception, they might do more of it. You're liking the event? Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, you should tune in tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming and following along. Like, I find it quite entertaining to watch as well. So if you haven't seen it, tune back in then, because it's a fun format with mics on and lots of chatter. So I saw a funny tweet from Hickey about the event. Hikaru and Levy clutch it in Armageddon. If you didn't see that, right? Okay, chess.com. Hikaru Nakamura says, hey, at FIDE Chess, can we get a GM norm for at Gotham Chess's performance today? And it's one of these kind of tweets where you're like, is he being funny? Is he being sarcastic? Is he insulting Gotham Chess? Like, is he being serious? You never know. Because I feel like that kind of comment, even though it's kind of like a funny, like lighthearted, he's kind of like hyping up Levy, and he's like, man, he actually did so well. Let's get him like a GM norm. But when you really think about it, I feel like it's more of a diss. It's like a little underhanded. I wouldn't like that comment. So I feel like it's one of these comments where you can kind of hide behind the mask of like, I was saying like he deserves a GM norm for the great performance. What do you mean? But I look at this, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a little backhand to that one. That's his nature. I don't think he means to be rude sometimes. It's definitely his nature. I do fish. And I would also like FIDE to give me an extra GM norm, just in case I lose one of mine. Hopefully some team chests so I can earn it. Hello, ABD. But yes, more Hickey and more Levy in the competition, you know, objectively good for ratings, you know? Have you ever watched a reality TV where people get eliminated, any of those types of shows? You may watch on your own. You may have seen us watch them and watched together right here on the channel. But when you have those types of shows, probably you see, based on the way that the producers edit the show, you kind of have an idea who's going to make it on the show because of the amount that they've been edited in, right? Because they're not going to spend a lot of time on a storyline for someone who's not going to be in the show later on. So there's that. Plus, as soon as you see someone causing drama, you're like, man, I know they're going to stick around. Like, production is not going to kick them off. You know, so maybe Hickey and Levy, you know, producers wanted them in. They said, we're slotting you against Hansen and Jordan first round. But ultimately, when I was watching, they were spending more time with the mics on Hikaru and Levy. I said, shit. The way they're editing it. We're getting more mics from Hickey and Levy. God damn it. I already know the outcome now. They spoiled it. You know, the editing was a clear tell. I think we have it, Mattis. So I think we can do something with it. Maybe a big video for you. I'll probably be chilling with some non-chess stuff in a little bit, Jesse James, and then I'll continue my speedrun today, but I think I'm gonna do that on Kick in a little while. But I'll definitely be continuing our new speedrun series. Oh wow, activation from Eddie. Did I miss did I miss some context, Mattis? What what did you do this time? Oh, this Medi. What? What did Eddie just type? What? I can't even read that out loud. Okay. Okay, I understand it now. That actually took me a while. Reading comprehension. He's inviting Mattis to ask his son in April in Toronto what his wife lets him do? Okay. Big comment from Eddie. I missed some lore, apparently, Tim. The streams haven't been worth it if I'm going to be missing out on so much sauna lore. You know? What's a busy stream schedule when I'm missing the important things in life? One thing's for sure, if I wasn't already keen for Eddie April candidates, if I wasn't already keen, I'm more keen now. You know? Now I'm really peaking. Good stuff. Good stuff. Honestly, I think that'd be competitive, Adam Hartlover. Just simply based on the speed factor. That might even be like a dead even match. Over the board bullet is unforgiving. Mattis could be slippery. Dave, you already know it, man. You know it, Dave. It's candidates, Big Dave. Hoping to have you there. So knight here, there's going to be this and this. We just have to make sure we're guarding that pawn. Which we can definitely do more than enough times. But yeah, just want to be certain. Yeah, we'll long castle, I think. Okay. These are obviously the next couple moves. Do we just take it? It's such an easy position to play. I feel like doing it. It's just like, this is always defended. I don't know, double rooks. Like, at least it's a no-brainer. Don't really have to spend a lot of brain power. I can't say that I actually know what I'm planning on doing in this position, but at least it looks pretty non-threatening. Okay, so now this rook should basically be trapped. We'll put this other knight here. And yeah, the rook is not playing the game. I know I've committed 2 knights over here, but this one can reroute to c4, which is a little bit of a nicer square. Hits this. Intends 96. We can go a4. Low Jeff. I think I might want to do this. Just to stop a4. Really keep that rook locked in there. Okay, so do we take with the pawn? His knight here? I think we take this way. Invite him to go here, at which point, if he moves the rook, I feel like he might lose that pawn. But if I were him, I would do this. Okay, let's go here. 96 is a huge threat. I feel like you got to go here. Check, you can go there. Yeah, so he just goes there immediately. Makes sense. Knight here. There's this. So yeah, we got to do this. Bishop is going to take, sadly. Let's do this and sack the rook. I actually like the look of this. Risky. I assume he's going to go here. Yeah, and rook d8, I'm going to take it and take here. And I have a lot of pawns there, plus 2 connected pass pawns. We'll give it a go. Not exactly sure about this, but... Okay, knight here. And then b5. Might be able to just... Okay, easier to do this. It should be lost here. I think that was the right idea. I'm a little curious, so I want to check what the engine thought of that sacrifice. Even if it's not completely sound, it's just very hard to play. So let me see here. Rook c7, 96. Yeah, okay, wow, it's actually the best. It's the best move. Rook c7, and takes. And yeah, sack, takes. Yeah. 2 pass pawns, plus we've got like these 2 here. So it's not even like these 2 pawns are gone and it's a little scary when the king comes in. Like I also have a pass pawn here, so should be more than enough. I'll take it. I think this guy's name is Bricklayer in French or something. Just good, honest work. Oh, it's Shiksha. It's Shiksha with Praveen. Shoot. Okay, we can survive there. Oh, just one 30-second game from Shiksha with Praveen. That's all we had time for today. Only had a minute in the schedule for 30-second chess. Looks like we hit our cap. All right. Okay, interesting, interesting. They play with two mouses. Mouses, eh? Should at least try a 4, but yeah, it's lost. Shoot. Could have taken something else there. Oh, King G3. Okay, we have more time, so I'm not going to try to checkmate him and maybe stalemate. Thanks for the 1,000 bits, Nicola. Good to see you, buddy. Whoa. Shiksha. Or maybe that's Praveen. That move has Praveen energy. dirty move. Pretty okay with this, actually. Just stop the rook from doing anything, and this is pretty done. Thanks, Dear Amazing, for the 7 months. Spartone, 79 months. Thanks there, buddy. We're winning a 2v1 here. Stopping at 8 ABD. Those go on the most wanted list. I know it's not an adoption, but if it's at 8, tough. It's not an adoption, you know? I definitely made sure to say GG's to Shiksha and GG's to Praveen. Not sure who was playing which games. There were a few moves in there I knew Praveen had a hand in. Well played to both. Yeah, it might have been Shiksha the whole match. Or maybe Shiksha got the draw and then Praveen took over and was like, oh, you know, we can draw him. Like, maybe we can beat him. Yeah, good stuff. And, no, should have let Shiksha play them. What the? Oh my goodness. Horrible move. Oh, now he has to play this? Oh, just the worst. Ouch. That one was not his game. He's feeling more energetic here, though. Yep, definitely sensing more energy from the guy. This is 2600? What? How do you not play King F8, King E7 there? Kind of a strange opponent. I mean, this... not even worse here. Yeah, we could be getting baited. I have to be careful, eh? We could be up to something. You see, bishop e2, it's a sneaky move. I think he's gonna like move the knight and go bishop f3. He's playing in a very strange way. It's not a 2600, right? He's trolling. Actually kind of tricky. Trading down a pawn. Oh, missed that. We can just leave our rook on f8. Rook e6 was missed by me. That would have really thrown my position into slight disarray. And now we can just go for this. Rook g8. At some point you take, but I'm still gonna say no. Queen a3 is a good one. Yeah, we should take and put a rook on d6. And it's tripled pawns, but it's quite strong. Yeah, we can give him this. I mean, we kind of have to, but... back, I guess. Yeah, would have been a bit nicer. Okay, g5, h4. What do we have to do here? I want him to play this, I think. Just to at least clarify, so like get something going. Bishop back. Oof, that's a good one, man. Oh, we can just take it. I have to go here. Yeah, that's a good move. I'm dead. That was really bad. It's very sad for him. He had a lot of wins. Queen d6 was forced mate. Queen d6 check. Man, he started to play that really well. I took the triple pawns and should be like kind of manageable, but no, he kind of just outplayed me after that. Gotta be honest. Ah! Ay, 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 ay. Ay. Missing everything there. That definitely was my own fault. Missing queen e5. That move killed me. 94. Definitely has the capability to play some good moves. I feel like that's not where that knight wants to go. Huh. Kind of a weird game. He definitely plays some funny looking chess. Like, what? Is this guy real? Definitely something funny going on. I'm not sure what to say. Like, I mean, I really don't know what to say, man. There we go. He's far too resilient for me. Bishop f5. Okay. I feel like, we'll get the, take a worse position here, but get the trades in. No, he's definitely coming to win this position. I don't feel good about this. Shit, man. Gonna have to lose the exchange here. Shit, he's got bishop f5. Oh my goodness. No, no, like, dude. I'm just getting murdered here. Definitely some funny stuff here. He's capable of some very, very good chess, but he's capable of like some of the strangest losses that I've ever come to witness. C5. What? What? The hell is C5? Oh, we're gonna get burned in this position. Oh, the knight's trapped now. This case really taking a long time all of a sudden. Big think needed here, yeah, to find that move. This doesn't do that much. Okay. Just, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Just weird vibes all around. Weird vibes. The Egyptian pharaoh says hello. Yes, bishop d7 and e6. Every strong player would do that. This position requires a think. Very, very important to find the right move here as black, so makes sense he's spending some time there. Bishop e8, yep. Well, that's a good one. Tremendous move. Worth the time spent, that's for sure. I recommend everybody send this guy a challenge. I think if you're looking to hit a new peak bullet rating, this guy might be a great ticket. Tungsten6, thanks for the sub. New account. A miserable mouse and a damned internet connection. That doesn't explain the move quality, though. This is an account pre-built with excuses. Pre-built with excuses. I was just looking at it. Only brilliant moves. A miserable mouse and a damned internet connection. It's embarrassing to have lost the game here. We got killed, though. FIDE 2220. 2600 Blitz, many games. 2600 Bullet, many games. Vlad plays Rapid. You know, it's a normal account. I would expect a 2250 to post these numbers, Tim. Not every 2250, but certainly they could. 2220 FIDE is much stronger than NM. Significantly. Dude, to be NM, like, you don't need to be anywhere close to 2200 FIDE. 2200 FIDE is good. Oh, the Pharaoh's back. I heard rumblings of the Pharaoh. He takes with the knight instead of the queen. It's kind of remarkable. That's tricky. He's definitely a sneak, bro. Bishop e7 is just a what the heck are we looking at kind of move. Takes, knight takes, and this is hanging. Crazy. I have to go here? Oh my goodness! Holy shit! Queen A8 from a different planet. Oh my goodness! Oh! This is the same guy that can hang pieces and hang mate in one. I'm telling you, this guy's a prodigy. Oh my god, that was disgusting. What the hell did I just look at? That was insane. No, I'm stinging after that one. Remarkable that he's getting outplayed in the endgame. Just crazy. A shock to the system, if you will. Oh my god, Queen A8 was nuts! I did not see that. Oh my lord. Oh! Damn!
And it's 2 checkmates, too.
Yeah, he can choose. Oh. Yeah, Bishop E7 is like... no, like... I'm just gonna... Okay, so just enjoy this. I'm enjoying this. Knight C6, right? Queen E8. Okay? So the lad hits us with Bishop G5. We play H6, he goes Bishop H4. I play Knight H7. Now just appreciate it from his perspective. In this position, with the knight here, would I think to entomb my own bishop? No, I wouldn't. But he would. Bishop E7. Okay, Rook G8. Now, once my bishop is locked in here and trapped, only supported by one piece, which could be removed at any point, now I'm going to play H4 to ensure that it can never return this way. So we're going to make sure to trap the bishop in there and then mummify it with the move H4. Again, the top selection by our silicone friend. Knight E5. an attempt to remove the defender of the knight. But rook takes e5. Seen in advance by our dear Egyptian friend. Knight captures. Naturally, queen takes e7 fails to knight f7. Now, having foreseen this, Grandmaster Hamilton essayed the move f6. A horrendous blunder. Foreseen by the pharaoh. Queen to a8. Taking advantage of absolutely everything in the position. The coordination is immaculate after entombing the bishop on e7. Unable to take the queen on a8, Hamilton scrambled. The knight on e5 had to satiate his appetite. And in this position, amazingly, after such a great game, we did see the crumbling of the position. And it was, it was tough to watch. It was right around here where, oh, after such a great game. Terrible. Just to see it crumble in time pressure. Yet another classic example of an extreme talent that is held back due to the fact that time is a factor in online chess. He reminds me of a modern day Kramnik. And you know what? It's a shame. It really is. Won the Egyptian pharaoh. Is he alluding to cheating? No, quite the opposite. Kramnik is actually hunting the cheaters. Same with this guy. He's probably out there hunting the cheaters. Because at the end of the day, if you can beat this guy, a talented player who's just a little too slow, if you can beat him, you're probably on the sauce. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's sending this report into Kramnik as we speak. To beat such a talent, it could only be on the clock. Can't beat him over the board. Certainly enjoyed my time here. KC New York, thanks for the tier 2. That's also 68 months. Getting rather close to the promised land. Thank you, KC New York. Happy leap day, brah. Itachi, thanks for the 21 months. Hello to you. Thanks for the prime, Itachi. We have ABD here, so I'm going to take a short break, and then I think it's geo break time. Break for me, and then break from chess. And I'll probably be continuing my speed run on Kick later today. But a small chess break. We started with a whole bunch of chess today. Far too much for my liking. Oh, Eddie's been activated. Yeah, absolutely. Eddie says, fuck ABD. Well, the only question is, from which position, and would your wife be okay with it? We'll find out in April. All right. That's a great question there, DP Leo. ABD TV sounds fantastic. We'll like this new follow we got from I'm That Guy, pal. Thanks, Chess Dude Guy. 74 months. What up, coffee drinkers? Yep, that was me. Done now, Chess Dude Guy, but in hand. Coffee in tow. ABD, you're, was I reading correctly? You're confirmed in April, but confirmed after the candidates, or what? What's the situation? Fourth cup of coffee. Bro, you're insane. Hello, Lucas. Small chess break. 30 minutes break from chess, and then I'll probably continue my speed run after that. Audio Pierre, you're actually talking about a good buddy of ours, Wild Hacks. He's big on the wheels. He's probably the guy to talk to about that. Really no clue, like, at all where we are. Not even like a sliver of an idea. Just give me that, like, Eastern European energy. Wow, that's a really, like, weird sign to see. I feel like it doesn't really give much of a clue about the language at all. Almost throws me off. Because whatever language it is, I feel like that's not the word that makes it very discernible. It needs to see some, like, accents or something. Right when I'm like... It's somewhere French? But it's not France? It is France? No way. France doesn't have these signs, though. What? Those signs, I swear, are like Poland, like Czech Republic. Oh my god. Because I was going to say that language was French, but the sign didn't look French. Is backseating allowed? Absolutely. Carlos Escobar. Carlos Escobar MZT. MZ? Oh, Mazatlan. That's not helpful for me. Are we just supposed to hit the Columbia button and just... You just leave it at that? I ain't gonna think anymore. Just, you know, lock it in, baby. Okay. At least he had the same thought as me. That's reassuring. What's going on here? Are we driving on the left? South Africa energy? What's going on here? Could just be like America. Bruh. This is a weird America. But I don't know what we're sending here. What are we supposed to do with this? This is a specific truck. Snorkel? Like, is there some sort of like snorkel theory here? Is this the snorkel everyone's talking about? I feel like I never get it right. Oh my god. This guy like knew the fucking road it was on. Jesus. Okay, so that was the snorkel. Kadrina. Oh. That's probably where I should have been looking. What? I'm being trolled? Huh? They just had a Ukrainian flag out front? Huh? What? Estonian flag? It was yellow. Saavedra. Ah, yes, Saavedra, my good friend, my good buddy. I know him well. Oh, this is Chile. I couldn't recognize it at first, but it's the black sign with the white writing. That I'm quite sure is Chile. But the other signage, I wasn't familiar with. Am I going to be able to find... Yeah, whatever. Could have maybe found it with some more scrolling, but... Yeah, that's way too crazy of a scroll. No way we could have found it. Uh-oh. Okay, this is... No idea, actually. Almost would have said Brazil. Yeah, I don't really know. I think we're gonna get KO'd here. Yeah, that's triple damage anyway, but I think we were cooked no matter what. I didn't have a guess there. Kind of just like randomly guessed. This guy was much higher rated than us. I think he literally was in gold promoting to whatever's after. Platinum, maybe? We were at the bottom of gold demoting to silver. He was almost 900 in this little ELO system. Now we can grind to gold though, ABD. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the drop down, but now people just get to see the grind. Guys, we've been pushing up for a while. Grinding for gold here. See what we can do. Oh look, my opponent's from Estonia. Oh, beta pet. Okay, where would the most betas be? St. Petersburg, Russia. Yeah, of course. Yeah, had to be. I thought Bulgaria, but only for half a second. It was needs to look a little more barren for that. Thanks, RLB improving for 51 months with Prime. Okay. It's like, good luck to me. Zoom in on the sign. I don't know. Zoom in on the sign for what? Tokyo. See, it looked a little more rural to me. I can't believe that was just outside of Tokyo. It's insane. These ABDs, buddies? There's a lot of bins here. Is there some garbage theory? Surely some garbage theory. Surely ABD can recognize the bins. Holy smokes! Is this some great Irish energy? Nice little Gaelic for the boys here? Not I mean, I don't know anything, so we're gonna go Dublin. Oh, whoa, holy hell. This guy picked France? Oh, Northern Ireland. What the hell? What? He didn't even play. Or he did? Did he also guess there? Yeah, I think he also guessed there. Oh, okay. That's the end of the line.
Looks like Canada or the US.
Yeah, I was gonna say US.
Yeah, US.
US,
for
huh?
sure,
Yeah. Not really sure where in the US. That's US for sure. Beats me, dude. We just gotta go in the center.
Somewhere south.
Oh my goodness. Georgia. Oh my goodness. The US is like, you just get killed for being slightly off. Like you get the general place, but oh, what's going on here? Yeah, but the distance is so much that even guessing USA. So just the big fat like Germany. What? That was for sure German. Okay, what? It's just random ass Greece? What? We had an Estonia with a Ukrainian flag, and we have a Greece with just a big fat German truck. I mean, it was German on the truck. I mean, it could have been like a different place that speaks it, but how am I gonna guess Greece there? You were about to say it looks like Greece? Man, that's crazy. I was actually about to say it as well. I didn't say it, but I was about to, just like you. It's crazy that we had the exact same. Like, that's just kind of funny. We both had that moment.
I was about to as well.
You were too?
Yeah.
Damn. Man, it sounds like we were all about to say it, but should have trusted our instincts that we had prior to knowing this answer. It's a real shame. We are playing multiplayer Hemanesco, but there's no. They removed it. Like, they haven't had it in a while. The only thing you can do now for ranked is duels. They removed the like massive lobbies or whatever. It was Davidas. That's what I'm saying. It's unfair to me. Picky season. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm aware that there is a battle royale, but if it's not ranked, well, it's less fun. It's nice to play for a rating, even if you know, it's something that doesn't really matter like this. Danny Skills just comes in chat and said, "Who is autistic?" It's an open question, so feel free to respond. Bibaman says, "Thanks for the 43 months." Welcome back, sir. Big prime from Bibaman. The tag? Oh, you mean the tag on the channel? That's only visible to users who are autistic. So you can see it, I guess. Welcome, Danny. I didn't realize there was a tag there, but we did enable that feature a while ago, so. I didn't even guess, and I took 2 damage only. That didn't even play the round. This guy just insta-sent. Okay. Definitely Paris. Paris was obvious due to the immigration. Yeah. I mean, I guess we just sent Tokyo again, but I never know where. Okay. Actually, Tokyo is always a good guess. Tokyo is the worst. I got absolutely destroyed there. I'll never understand these Japan guesses. Like, you know the country, but you get absolutely destroyed. How am I supposed to know that? Driving on the right, big fat U.S. energy. Cedar Hill, Ascot, but like where, I couldn't tell you. Zero clue. Looks like Iowa to me. Oh, yeah. Okay, Canada, not even the US. Crazy.
Victoria.
It was literally Canada.
Literally kinda young.
I don't think anyone was close to that one.
Kinda young Dave says that.
Oh my god. Okay.
German.
It's should be Finland. Yeah. This guy said Czech Republic. He's at 40 HP. Oh my god, if I lose this, I'll be tilted. 40 HP. Oh no. Uh... No clue, to be honest with you. No clue, bruh. Hmm. Just pick somewhere like relatively unoffensive. Okay. I can't tell. That was Uruguay? Uruguay. Wow. One victory. A singular victory. Incredible. Not express or anything. Can we get to gold? The grind is on. We are playing against LOL. Just LOL. What the hell? Does that say Randy? Is this the US? Randy's reading? I swear it says Randy's reading. Is this America? Are we looking at Randy? Definitely getting America energy. Alright. Dude, I never know. Like, literally just in the center. In the center. Every time. Okay. Jesus. At least we survived. Drive on the left. Strong Thailand vibes. Hmm. There's some English though. No, 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 no. Hang on, hang on. Not at all. Okay, almost certainly Sri Lanka then. Just has to be. Thanks for the 27 months there, Boner Pool. We got it, right? Oh, yeah. Killed it. Killed it! Driving on the left. In a place that looks like this, eh? We gotta go, I don't think this is the UK. So I think we just... Wow, it is. That's amazing. I was going to do my test pretty soon. There we go. And find that to confirm, but did not look like the UK. Where should we go in the UK? ABD. What do you feel? We know it's the UK. What does ABD think? Northwest of London. Like, Watford? Or like more than that? Oxford. Aylesbury. Okay. Very specific from our correspondent on the ground. Local energy from ABD. Not impressed. This guy with a mushroom on his head just got it. Beautiful. Okay, just Switzerland. I mean, of course it could be like not Switzerland, but it's just so beautiful. I guess it could be Austria. Oh. What's going on here? Austria. Wow, that was actually key. I thought this was an ambulance when I first saw it. But it's a Mercedes ice cream truck. We did pretty well. We did pretty well. Still didn't KO him yet, though. Big America energy. Like, the roads are just very fat. Riverfront? Dude. Like, are we, not a clue where we are. I'm just going over here. Okay, completely wrong. Jacksonville, Florida. Dude! We just lost! But this is what I'm saying. So ridiculous. The US guesses. Like, it's just like... How stupid. Obviously, it's the US. But within the US, you're actually learning, like, 50 different countries, it feels like. It said Jacksonville on the building. Then I got. But all the US ones are the same. They feel like just randoms. 50-50s. Very annoying. Geo. It's become unplayable because of US, I'm telling you. It's one thing to differentiate countries, but differentiating states as well? Oh my god. Because you get the area wrong in Austria. Okay, you take a little bit of a hit. But you're not going to lose the game for getting Austria correct, but getting it wrong in Austria. In the US, you get it wrong in the US, immediately lost. GG. That makes sense. I feel like if you get the country right, you shouldn't be penalized that much. Same with Africa, Australia, like these places that are just massive. I feel like you get KO'd way too easily for getting it right, but being in the wrong area of it. I feel like that's not really the point of losing points for distance. It's supposed to punish you for being in the wrong part of the world, or like in the wrong country. Yeah, but you should be punished more for that, Alfalfa. If it's France and you say Czech Republic, or if it's France and you say Greece, you're not going to lose the game. If you guess the US correct, but guess the wrong part of the US, you'll lose the whole game. So that's exactly what I'm saying. If it's in Europe and you guess the wrong place in Europe, you should be penalized a little bit more. Measuring strictly by distance, so brutal when you get the country right in these like big places like the US. Tough. But if we had won by the same thing, I would have praised the format. That's how to do it. Just guessing America would be too easy. I mean, when you see the French language, it's like pretty much that. I don't think it's easy to guess America. It can very often be a 50-50 between Canada and the US. And there are many other places in the world that at least speak English primarily. But yeah, really it is a 50-50 between US and Canada. But there are other languages which are much more identifiable. All right. That was our geo break. We got KO'd. We have more geo work to do. It's been a minute since I've played. I got pretty badly there. Damn, the mushroom. The mushroom KO'd us. Michael2288, thanks for the Prime for 14 months. Alright guys, as I said, I'm going to head over to our Kick channel and I'm going to continue my chess speedrun. I think we're at, are we at 1300 or 1400 right now? I think 1300. Alright, kick.com/chessbrah. Yes, that's where I'll be. Ending the stream here on Twitch, booting it up over there, and we'll be on for quite a while today, so much stream ahead. Oh yeah, 1300. Okay, so we're at 1300 in our speedrun. If you're around that rating, might be a great time to tune in. We're learning how to attack properly. Not just craziness, madness, properly. Alright, so I'll see you guys on our Kick channel. It's kick.com/chessbrah. Very easy to find. !kick in chat will give you a link. I'm going to end the stream and start it up there in 30 seconds. I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. I'll see everyone tomorrow back on Twitch as well. We stream the majority of our stuff on Kick at the moment, so I'll race you there. Wow, and the music ends.